Hi friends, it's me Chelsea, your tarot reader and intuitive guide through the universe and the cosmos. It's May 12th, it's still Taurus season, and we are in the middle of eclipse season. So we had our new moon solar eclipse and we're headed towards our full moon lunar eclipse this weekend. And if eclipse season does one thing, it is bringing shadows to the surface. And I don't know, this eclipse season is of course gonna hit different for everybody. I'm feeling very much like it's a beginning. Like there are beginnings and endings. There are these like wormholes that we like time travel through. Yeah, I don't know. That's eclipse season. It's not a time to actively manifest. It just feels like I'm like riding a wave and needing to like let the wave just do its thing. Like there is, I mean, of course we're still doing things and taking actions, but it's just not this like clear, actionable energy. It's kind of more of this like chaotic time to receive and see and like accept it. I don't know, all this stuff. I'm not clearly making the point I want to be making. I probably should have, Mercury's still in Taurus at the time of this filming. I probably should have waited till Mercury was in Gemini to film these videos, and then I'd be like real clear about what I'm saying. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna shut up. We're here to do the lights and shadows spread. That's what we're here for this Tarot Tuesday. We're headed towards the full moon. We've got an eclipse. There's a lot of shadowy energy. As always with the full moon, we're illuminating things that we need to see. So we're gonna dive into lights and shadows with the Way Home Tarot today. Hopefully my rambling, I'm just gonna shut up and do it. Conscious, subconscious, unconscious, lights and shadows. I usually like have the cards face you. I'm just gonna have the cards face me today because that's the way I typically do readings. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, friends, in the position of conscious, we're pulling the Three of Pentacles. In the position of subconscious, we're pulling the Daughter of Wands reversed. In the position of unconscious, we're pulling the Star. Up here in lights, we've got the Father of Pentacles reversed, and down here in shadows we've got the Magician. So we do have two major arcana on the table, which are the Magician and the Star. So we like to see that. So this eclipse season, like we've got the Magician down here in shadows. To me, this is very much saying we're not here to, like, let's think of shadowy magic, right? We're thinking of dark magic, okay? Let's think of Voldemort's mom putting his dad under a love spell and then like giving birth to a child that was incapable of love. So trash magic is one thing. We like to be resourceful. We like to kind of like figure it out and put things together. Dark magic is a whole different thing. Like when you're manipulating rather than manifesting, okay? That is what this reading is asking us to consider. Are you manipulating or are you manifesting? Are you trying to pull the strings or are you surrendering to the magic that's around you and letting it flow through you? Because that's what the Magician down here in shadows is asking us. Like if we're trying to manipulate, if we're trying to force, it just isn't a good look. It doesn't end up well. And what I do really like about this is up in lights here, we've got the Father of Pentacles, okay? And the Father of Pentacles, what I love about this, the Way Home, is just like, yeah, he's just like lounging. He's unbothered, he's sturdy, he's strong. He knows his strength. He knows that there's limitless abundance. He doesn't feel the need to rush or force. He's very grounded and comfortable in who he is and what he's doing. He's showing up reversed, which I think is because of this Magician we've got down here in shadows trying to kind of like, again, manipulate. So what we should really be working towards is this comfortable Father of Pentacles energy, this grounded, rooted energy, and a willingness to trust, a willingness to receive. That's this eclipse season, and I think we're seeing again this reversal because eclipse season is a time to receive. It's not the time to be Father of Pentacling in terms of like making the investments and buying the real estate and etc. It's more a time to sit back and let the assets, let the seeds, let the things you've already put into place do their work. Okay, that's the energy we're trying to call in. And then when we look at what we've got here in our mind, body, spirit, our conscious, subconscious, unconscious, we see like, okay, in the conscious, we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got these diligent ants. We've got ourselves wanting to do the details and do the things. And to me, this does actually feel pretty good. To me, this feels like doing your job, not doing all of the jobs. That's the Three of Pentacles, right? It's delegating what's necessary to delegate. It's not trying to be the visionary and the one who does the actions. It's what is my role? How do I fit into the team? And how can I be good at that rather than trying to do all of the things? We're focused on doing our job. And then here in body, here in subconscious, we've got the Daughter of Wands, and she's reversed. So I want us to take a look at the places where maybe, we're being a little too impulsive. So it's good to be, carefree and spontaneous, and to like detach from our mistakes and etc. But we do not want to border on the line of destructive and impulsive, right? So there's a difference. Okay, and we need to find the balance between doing our job, but we also can't just say fuck everything else, right? There still needs to be like a little bit of responsibility taken. So can we tap into this Daughter of Wands energy that is hopeful and optimistic, again, without being without being reckless and impulsive? And because what's rooting us is the Star, right? So that's good to see. What's rooting us is this sense of hope, is this kind of light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And I think sometimes, like, the vibe this is giving me is like senioritis, right? So it's like the end of the school year when, like, it's almost over, so you're just like, there's the tendency to just say, fuck everything, I'm just not gonna do any work, okay? And that's like kind of what this is giving, and I want us to check that a little bit. Can we use this hope, this light at the end of the tunnel, as like a guiding light to allow us, again, to focus on this Three of Pentacles, to allow us to release some stress, to have this lightness about us, to be okay with focusing on our strengths instead of trying to do all the things. That's what we want to use this star, this hope, this guiding light for. We don't want to use it to just say fuck everything, like YOLO, whatever, okay? Like there's a difference there. So when we look at, again, the overall, we're talking eclipse, we're looking at the overall shadow energy, is this, manipulation, like doing too much by way of trying to like manipulate what we want, throwing our hands up in a like fuck it, I'm only gonna care about myself type of way, is the shadow energy that this reading brings. I want us to clue in, to be aware, to pay attention, and to rather be aware of the forms in which we're engaging in dark magic, be willing to relax and to ease up so as to receive, but in a way that isn't saying fuck everything, I'm just gonna do nothing. No, in a way that's saying I'm rooted, I'm strong, I'm abundant, there will always be enough, so I do not need to work myself into the ground. I can focus on my aspect, and I know that what's owed to me is coming. Okay, we see the difference there, right? That's the vibe that this reading is giving me for your quick and dirty Tarot Tuesday as we approach this full moon. So pay attention to what shadows, what sticky stuff is coming up, how we want to shift so we can move towards that light energy. Please, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Find us over on Patreon for daily tarot insights, weekly tarot energy readings, all of the tarot stuff. And of course, join me over on Instagram every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern for a live reading for the collective. Do all of the things. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week.